Being a woman is pretty scary sometimes, and women need to do what they need to do to protect themselves. After the Femme Defense ad was released, it opened a dialogue of how women can be protected from rape until it was discovered that it wasn't real. If you're a predator, beware, as you never know, your next victim could be your undoing. Here are 10 shocking self-defense devices for women. Anti-rape buckle. Nadja Bjork was a teenager from Sweden when she and her friends designed a belt that requires 2 hands to undo it, hoping it would deter potential rapists. The belt was created for a project for high school. In order to remove the belt, the buckle has to go through a labyrinth before it can be unlocked. The belt sold for $50 a belt in the United States, with plans to produce the belt on a larger scale all over the world. Angel Wing. It looks cute, but it has a bigger purpose. The Angel Wing buzzing anti-rape device is a small keychain that has a rod with a drawstring. When the rod is pulled, an alarm goes off with 90 decibels of sound that is loud enough to scare away attackers and notify the police. Hairy stockings. These hairy stockings first appeared in June of 2013 on the website China Smack. The first batch of images first appeared with a model wearing the tights on her legs. People went absolutely nuts over the tights, as they seem to be the perfect tool to make sure the predator isn't aroused by their legs. The tights are available all over the world, and multiple companies are now manufacturing multiple versions of the stockings. Anti-molestation jacket. Nishant Priya and Shahzad Ahmadat of India's National Institute of Fashion Technology designed a jacket that works like a stun gun. When it detects unwanted advances, and with the push of a button, the jacket shocks the attacker with 110 volts of electricity. The jacket comes in both acrylic and denim, and has the ability to knock out an attacker and incapacitate them long enough for police to arrive. Society harnessing equipment. Known as anti-rape underwear, the SHE, short for Society Harnessing Equipment, is harnessed with GPS as well as mobile communication, pressure sensors, and the ability to shock about 38 times to any attacker who wants to touch a woman. Along with delivering these electric shocks, the underwear also alerts police. The electric shocks are set off by sensors to detect any pinching or squeezing. Rape axe. Dr. Sinet Ellers invented the anti-rape condom that will not only stop an attack, but will also expose a rapist for who he is. The condom goes in like a tampon, and inside there are barbs. Once a man's parts are inside of the condom, the barbs are inserted and stab themselves in. Also, the man can't remove the condom himself, but he will need a complex surgery to get the condom removed, thus exposing himself for his crime and possibly disfiguring himself permanently. The snare. The snare is a brutal device for the most brutal of attackers. Using tubular motion sensors, the device has a spring-loaded stainless steel lasso that mangles the attacker with 2 very sharp prongs. So when a guy decides he wants to take advantage of a woman who happens to be wearing the snare, he is risking getting himself impaled and possibly even castrated. The injector. Invented by Ira Sherman, the injector is like branding an attacker. When a woman is wearing the injector and she's assaulted and about to be raped, the device will inject sedatives into the attacker as well as tattoo dye. That way, the rapist is stopped in his tracks and he can be identified with the ink. The grenade. It may be small, but this thing produces a big sound. The grenade was created by the company RoboCop. When the pin is pulled, it produces a 120 decibel sound, equivalent roughly to the sound that an ambulance siren makes. The sound will keep going continuously for 30 minutes or until the pin is put back in. It's a way to draw some attention to yourself, all the while making your predator's ears bleed. The Killer Tampon. The Killer Tampon was created by Jaap Houwman in the late 2000s for the purpose of preventing rape in South Africa. This tampon has a guillotine-like blade inside its hollow cylinder that is spring-loaded. Once the tampon goes off, it can actually decapitate any invader's family jewel. Unfortunately, sales never happened, and Houwman was criticized for his design. Well, that's our video, folks. Ladies, stay safe. But while you're here, check out these other videos, and please, click like and subscribe. Thanks!